James had been eliminated the previous evening. His sudden departure made everyone realise that each day is a test for personal survival. No one can trust anyone, yet they all must work together, and never more so than in their next challenge, a car race around the historic village of Ross. The race will be along the lines of the Tasmanian Targa Rally. The police have closed off the roads to all other vehicles and have granted us permission to hold the event. Good morning.
Good morning.
Divide yourselves into 3 groups of 3. In each group, you'll need a navigator and 2 mechanics. Go.
3 groups of 3. There's 9.
It will be a $10,000 relay race against the clock. In a 1962 Carman Ghia, a 1960 MGB, and a 3-year-old hand-built Lacalia Clubman. The group has chosen Linda, Patrick and Beverly to be the navigators. They'll each navigate a different car around 2 laps of the course.
And you will have a set of notes that will enable you to actually traverse the course.
The navigators must tell the drivers precisely where to go. Without clear directions, the drivers will slow down or even stop.
What we have to do, they will do everything that you tell them to do. If you shut up, they won't do anything.
Between the laps, Josephine and Jan, Rocky and Alan, and Ben and Abby will act as pit crews and will swap each of the car's rear wheels.
Who's used a trolley jack before?
The one here.
OK, you have?
Success in this challenge will depend on whether they've selected the right people to be navigators and the right people to be pit crews, something they're already questioning.
Have you ever undone a nut at all?
No,
never mucked around with a spanner or a
Well, you know I
shift
don't have
or...
a car, don't drive it.
Yeah, but anything. If you ever...
No.
You should be navigating.
Yeah.
No, I'm hopeless navigating.
Beautiful job.
Patrick will navigate the first car, but his pit crew, Jan and Josephine, may not have the strength they'll need to change the wheels quickly.
We wanted to give the girls some experience in watching what to do, because Josie's
I've never done
a little stuffed up, and we thought if they get to watch what we do, then they'll do it a bit easier.
Totally agree. The decision was made over there within 1 second of us all disappearing.
Yeah.
The second car has Rocky and Alan changing the wheels and Beverly as their navigator.
I can actually follow maps.
All right.
When you go...
Surprise, surprise, everybody. I may not be technical, but I can follow maps.
The third team of Linda, Ben and Abby chose Abby, the lightest person in the entire group, to be in the pit crew. Within 35 minutes, they'll discover whether their choices were wise. This challenge is worth $10,000. You have 35 minutes. Good luck.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Turn very hard left.
Each lap is 3 kilometres long.
Then 40 metres. Hang on, what's the next call? Turn left.
To complete the race in time, the cars will have to average lap times of 3.5 minutes and drive at speeds of up to 140 kilometres an hour.
Then 60 metres, then care. There's a jump at the railway. What happens to the railway? There's a jump. Which way? Left.
And each team of mechanics will need to swap their car's rear wheels in less than 4.5 minutes.
Finish line.
Patrick's first lap took 3 minutes 12, putting the group 18 seconds ahead of the clock. But Jan and Josephine are the first pit crew. They admit that they're the weakest and the least experienced.
Come on, Jos.
Jase, how you going, Josie? What else do you do on a Tuesday?
Take the one between my knees now. Take it.
They're going well so far, but putting a wheel onto a Carman gear is much more difficult than taking it off because there are no bolts protruding from the hub.
I can't find the legs. There's only holes.
I'm serious, I can't lift it on.
Not from the outside, look like it.
No, I just haven't got the weight in my arm to do it.
Way to go, Jan.
Josie, use your head. Josie, use your head to guide it.
Do I need the big hand?
Right, Josie,
I'm picking it up.
That's all right. I'll lift and hold. You put the bolt in. Here, hang on. That's it. Okay.
I would strongly suggest that when you get home, you tighten the nuts.
My 3 big ones.
Jan and Josephine have put the group 1 minute 10 behind schedule. Patrick's car will need to fly around the track to make up the time.
That's my arm. I couldn't do it. It was too heavy.
Straight on. Turn left. 40 metres, caution, narrow culvert on exit. Got it.
Back at the start line, Beverly's car will be
You
next.
understand all these
Yes,
things?
yes. I really can. I'm not technical,
I
but
know, I've got complete faith in you, Bev, I know.
Turn left. Finish line.
The lap record on this course is 2 minutes 26 seconds. Patrick's second lap took 3:04. At the changeover, they're a third of the way through the race and they're 48 seconds behind schedule.
And then we turn very hard left about 0.9 of a kilometre after that. Very hard.
Beverly's car will need to go even faster than Patrick's. But the driver can only go fast if his instructions are clear.
And then the road goes left at 0.29, no.
And if the instructions are given at just the right time.
Yes, then 60 metres there's a railway crossing. There's a railway crossing. And then we turn left. Turn right. And then turn left up here. Yes.
Above all, though, the navigator must make sure that they don't get lost.
Turn right. Yes. Turn left. Oh God, where are we?
Beverly's wrong turn is costing vital
This has put
seconds.
me off.
It may end up
turn
costing
left.
the group
I suppose we just-
$10,000.
This has put me off.
Beverly's questionable navigation could cost the group $10,000.
All right, we have to go back.
The contestants have 35 minutes to complete 6 laps of the 3-kilometre course and to do 3 wheel swaps. At a little more than a third of the way through the race, they're 1 minute 38 behind schedule.
We've got to do railway. I'd say the railway crossing is back there somehow. I'll turn left here. We're going back towards the town.
Bev and her driver are back on the right track, but they're way behind the clock.
Turn left. Oh, God. No, we can't. Turn right. No through road. Straight down there. Right. Turn left. Yes. Jump at railway crossing, it says.
It will be down to Rocky and Alan's wheel swap to save as much time as they can.
Confusing. I just had to guess.
Take your time. Don't rush it. Don't rush it.
The MG's wheels are much easier to change than the Carmen gear that Josephine and Jan struggled with. The group is regaining lost time, but right now, at the halfway mark, they're 1 minute 21 behind schedule.
There's a narrow culvert on the exit, so...
Beverly now knows the course. Her first lap took 5 minutes and 12 seconds. This one is over a minute quicker.
Stop the finish line.
Linda and her pit crew have a little over 10 minutes to complete 2 laps and a pit stop.
So we've got till 7 past.
So how much have we got left?
We've got about 10 minutes for the 2 laps and the change. You got about...
That's 2 minutes faster than anyone else has done it.
And we'll get it.
Patrick's car has so far clocked the fastest lap time. Alan and Rocky have so far achieved the fastest wheel change. To win the $10,000 for the kitty, Linda's car must beat Patrick's lap record on both of her 2 laps. And Abby and Ben's wheel change must be quicker than Rocky and Alan's. The odds are against them.
Very hard left.
Linda must concentrate every second of the way. The Localia Clubman is the fastest of the 3 cars, but the driver can only go fast if the navigation is accurate.
Next turn on. Turning left, then 60 metres. Then we need to care. We jump at the railway crossing and home turns left and right. We're turning left. We're on the home stretch.
First lap time is 3:02, just inside Patrick's lap record. They're on target.
We're going, Abby.
Keep cracking, Ben.
Good girl, Abby.
All right, get it up. Come on, get it up, Ab. Okay.
Come on, Ben.
That'll do, that'll do.
They have 7 minutes to go.
Take it easy,
To
Ab,
have
take it
any
easy.
chance of winning, Ben and Abby must change their wheels in under 4 minutes. Rocky and Alan did theirs in 4:09.
Stay where you are.
How long until they finish changing the tyre?
Use your shoulder, Abby. Use your shoulder and your forehead.
Come over here, put this tyre on. Ben, get over here.
But Ben and Abby are struggling. They're losing time.
Don't worry, I'll be there in 1 sec, mate.
Time which Linda will have to make up in the final lap.
All right, Abby, don't panic.
Get on the jack, Ben. We'll finish these off.
Yeah, Ben, you get around here. Abby,
Abby, get the jack.
Which one hasn't she done?
Yeah, that one and the one above it.
Run above it. Slide it out.
Lock them up. Lock them up.
Lock them up.
Lock them up, Ab. Come on, 4 of them. Lock them up.
No pressure.
2. Come on, Ab. You're doing good. 3. All right. Get back.
Done. All clear, go, driver.
The wheel change took longer than it should have. They've lost time.
Congratulations, guys. Top effort.
To win $10,000 for the group, Linda and her driver must do their final lap 22 seconds faster than anyone else.
The road goes left.
Second time around, Linda knows the way.
In 60 metres, we go straight on.
Down the back straight, they reach 153 kilometres an hour.
Then we're turning left. In 40 metres, we need to caution. There's a narrow culvert on the exit.
At these speeds, a mistake wouldn't just cost them the challenge.
We need to turn left. We're on the home straight. And if you need to, run over the cameraman.
Linda and her driver's final lap took a breathtaking 2 minutes 29 seconds, a mere 3 seconds outside the Target Tasmania course record.
Well, it was close. It was very close. And congratulations, you've won $10,000.
Well done.
They had achieved their challenge with a margin of just 18 seconds. They had now succeeded in 3 out of 4 challenges. The end of day 3, and they had earned a total of $25,000. The following day, their fortune would change. That night, they took it in turns to record their thoughts into a confession cam.
Bev made a wrong turn, came back in, which, a wrong turn, she was navigating. She made one wrong turn, she comes back, everyone's whispering, has to be Bev, has to be Bev.
I'm going to have a totally miserable time over the next, whatever, until people forget that I'd done that. And also, of course, they're going to think that I'm the mole.
Bev is giving me the irrits. She's either an incredibly good actress, if she's a mole, or she's just somebody who can be annoying.
If the psychological mind games and things on the challenges don't, I'm sure she will certainly see me start going mad.
Because 1 minute she looks like she's got Alzheimer's, the next minute she's as sharp as a tack picking up something.
Good morning.
Morning. Good morning.
Welcome to a brand new day. One of you has never played golf before. Who would that be? Josephine, thank you for volunteering. Could you make your way back to the hotel, please? Thank you. The rest of you are going to entertain the people of Launceston. They're told that to win $5,000, they must record on videotape a total of 1 minute of the sound and vision of other people laughing. They divide themselves into 2 groups of 4. They have 2 hours.
Rock with it, baby.
But they haven't been told the full story, because in actual fact, the real challenge will be that afternoon. In the morning, they can do what they like to make people laugh, but in the afternoon, as they will later be told, they will have to keep their video camera hidden.
What do you reckon, guys? How do I do?
And just that simple act will turn this from the fun they think it is into a challenge of conflict and frustration.
But this is a snack. This one's easy. I mean, I can make people laugh just by the way I look.
Yep, come the underpants.
For now, the contestants will fool around and have fun.
Dear, I've been horse riding and my bum is so sore.
Some of their ideas work and generate genuine laughter.
Is that good for you? No, it's not good for you.
Come, no, come. It's a free shoe shine.
No.
It's free. Look, we give them a bit of it.
Other ideas don't work and generate little more than a look of bemusement.
And then if you sit on them, you actually feel better. It'll wake us up a bit. Because isn't it if you sit on it like this and it gyrates, you have lots of fun?
For now, the contestants are learning how to make people laugh.
No?
It means not only being funny, but making people comfortable enough to laugh. It's a skill they'll need later on.
There you go, mate. Well, you picked the best pair. Check those undies. Just go One more.
Meanwhile, Josephine has started her challenge. She's never played golf in her life. Her challenge will be to play the 18th hole at the Launceston Golf Club. It's 350 metres long, and a good player would do it in 4 strokes. Josephine will be allowed a maximum of 15 strokes.
The object today is for me to teach you enough about golf to enable you to play a hole.
What's a hole?
What's a hole? You are genuinely new.
I am.
That's pretty good as far as the direction, but it's a little bit too hard.
Before she plays the hole, Josephine is allowed an hour of tuition with Bill, the Launceston Golf Course pro.
Well, it's handy when you've got 2 holes. So we're going to that other hole, aren't we? Keep your eye on the ball all of the time.
What, you don't look at the hole?
No, well, look at the hole when you're sort of figuring out what you're going to do.
Okay.
So you took your eye off the ball and just flicked your wrist. Straight back and straight through. Well done. Getting better. This could go in.
Oh, I thought it was
Great
going
try.
to.
Right, well, let's go. We'll head on.
Okay.
Get a puddle on. Head on. Josephine, this way around.
Right.
Way in. There we go. We're all set.
Right,
so off we
okay.
go. We'll go and do some chipping now. You take the bag. I'm not going to caddy for you.
Okay.
You've got to do the playing and the caddying.
All right.
Across town, the other 8 have finished what they thought was their challenge, and they're pretty pleased with themselves. But their real challenge hasn't yet begun.
Congratulations. Part 1 complete.
Oh, great.
Part 2. This time around, you filmed the laughter without it being known by those people that you're filming. Only footage that you get from people who are unaware they're being filmed is allowed to be used. Good luck.
Making strangers laugh without them realising they're being filmed is much more difficult. Their cameras must now be hidden, so they'll have nothing to excuse their silly behaviour. And they're now quite exhausted from the morning's efforts. In desperation, some of them will lie and cheat to win the money. And they'll hope they don't get caught.
The rules were bent by ourselves, and I don't know whose fault it was. I don't know whether it was them.
I am so pissed off.
The contestants have 2 hours to record 1 minute of laughter, and their camera work will make the difference between winning and losing. The camera mustn't be seen, yet laughter must be seen and heard.
I'm not joking. I swear, I'll throw this down. I swear. I don't care anymore. I don't care.
While Rocky, Ben and Abby have decided to put on a street performance, the other team has taken a less structured approach to the challenge. They've chosen Launceston's monkey enclosure for their location. They can ape around as much as they like, but they must keep their camera hidden.
That's a Big Mac to him.
Each contestant is wearing a microphone, so hearing laughter isn't a problem. But seeing the laughter could be.
Alan, guess where the microphones are?
Unused.
Right, so I'm a microphone, so I need to be near the camera with you, right? So if I'm standing over there getting laughter and you're walking around here not filming it, it doesn't count because it's not on the camera.
As Beverly discovered, if you're positioned for a good shot, then quite likely you can be seen. So the laughter you shoot cannot be counted. The energy the contestants spent in the first half of the day is now starting to take its toll. After just 45 minutes, both teams are exhausted. Their patience is wearing thin, and they're turning on each other.
Get him by the tail.
I don't ask her what the f she's doing. She's going to point the other way. There's all baby monkeys here. People have been pissing and stuff for 10 minutes, and she should be standing on the other side of those people so that the camera's coming the whole way down here on wide. Yeah. Can you go and tell her?
Getting nothing, mate. I'm f***ing over here with this lady laughing at her. She's f***ing got the camera pointing to the f***ing office window.
I swear.
I'm trying to go like this. I've got the girl in. I'm trying to go like this. I've got my arm around the girl and I'm trying to go to bed like this.
Doing a great job.
Nearly halfway through their challenge, and shots like these are all they have to show for their efforts. Sometimes we hear laughter, but rarely do we see it. Sometimes we see laughter, but can't hear it.
And you're a shocking cameraman, I'm sorry.
You try to do it from around everybody's waist.
You got this to look
every now and again you've got to make it as if you say look at the things and I pointed the thing at the monkeys. No.
When I say look at the monkeys, I mean the friggin' humans. Not humans, the monkeys. Like we're here to look at the monkeys, you banana.
Yeah, but they're looking... I'm just keeping it on very wide. So there's nothing much to actually do. You're standing out there in the sun waiting for somebody to laugh.
This test is really hard. It's more difficult than just making people laugh.
This one's more difficult than the first one.
I mean, we could just be idiots before and make people laugh.
And we're just trying to talk because he's pretty angry.
This is Beverly's camera work. She's so far captured just a few seconds of laughter.
He's going, no, really. He's going. If he thinks that's all right, that's all that matters.
We've got enough. We've got a couple. We've got what? How many seconds of that?
I can't comment on whether we've got enough or not because I've had nothing.
Yeah, I sort of wasn't really watching it at all.
Do you think? Okay, we needed. Was it 30? You sure it was 30?
We needed 30 each.
I reckon we might have about 16. I'm hoping we've got about 16.
I'd say we'd have, 15 seconds, I reckon, so far.
They'll get heaps at the monkey thing. I wish we were there.
So we're doing it tough here because we haven't got the populace, unfortunately.
Patrick's team has decided they're a few seconds short.
We're doing a new survey for the new laugh bags. They're going to be like these, like a camera. Right. We are, and we're just getting people to laugh so we can put the
Asking for laughter is legitimate. Until Patrick starts to explain exactly why they need the laughter.
Door handle. I've got a camera hidden in the trees. I've got a microphone here and here. I need a laugh.
Ironically, Alan records Patrick cheating, but is unable to record any laughter.
4 metres.
And Rocky does the same, but he's caught red-handed by the camera crew.
But now we've got this challenge where we have to actually get people to laugh, all right, and then not to know they're on camera. So you guys do not know you're on camera. So
in spite of the cheating, Beverly, just like Ellen, still didn't manage to capture the laughter.
Help me! Don't jump! Don't do it! Don't jump! Don't jump! He won't listen to us!
Low, you better be laughing.
Close to the 2-hour mark, all 8 of them call it a day. But they'd have to wait until later that afternoon for their results. Before then, they must help Josephine with her golf. Josephine is trained and ready to attack the 18th hole. It's a 350-metre par 4, but she'll be allowed up to 15 strokes.
That's excellent.
These strokes must be earned by her teammates by answering questions. The questions are on 5 subjects: tennis, the environment, psychology, sex, and fitness. Josephine not only has to decide which question will be answered by which teammate, but also how many strokes each correct answer will be worth, up to the total of 15. So how well does Josephine know her companions? Does she know that Linda plays tennis 3 times a week? And Alan's an environment officer? That Abby's a psychology student? And that Rocky's a bodybuilder and a fitness fanatic? The more confident Josephine is that her chosen teammate will know the answer, the more strokes she'll assign to that question.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Thanks. And welcome to the next challenge, which we've cryptically called golf. This challenge is worth $10,000. No pressure whatsoever. It all rests on you.
Thank you, Grant, thank you.
You're welcome. The first question is on the subject of tennis. And she mustn't have too much faith in you, Ben, because she's only placed 1 stroke on the question. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
For the first stroke, Ben, which tennis player is known as the Scud?
Mark Philippoussis.
Mark Philippoussis is correct.
Yay!
Josephine, you made tee on.
Thank you.
Nice and slow, Joe. Nice
Relax,
and slow.
Head down. Just relax.
In golf, that's called an air swing. And even though Josephine didn't hit the ball, it still counts as a stroke.
Oh, I'm sorry, Joe. That's 1.
Okay.
The second question is on the environment. It's for 3 strokes. Alan? The weather report gives a Southern Oscillation Index. What are the common names for its 2 ranges?
What?
Joking.
Isobars and pressure zones.
El Nino and La Niña.
Oh, come on.
I'm sorry. Joe, we'll move on to the next person.
Okay.
The third subject is psychology. For 4 strokes, Abby. Are you ready for the question, Abby?
Yep.
Who developed the concepts of id, ego, and superego?
I have no idea. Oh, my psychology teacher's gonna kill me. Freud.
Freud is correct. Right. Josephine, you have 4 strokes.
4 strokes.
4 strokes.
Okay.
4 strokes.
Oh, God, let me just get it off the tee.
She's hit the ball 30 metres, 320 to go.
Take your time, relax. Keep your head down.
2, Joe. That's okay, there's 2 left. You have 2 left on this question.
Take your time.
All right.
Just relax, take it away. It's in the right direction, Josie. She looks good.
Josephine's still 190 metres from the hole, and she has a maximum of just 7 strokes left to play.
The next question is worth 5 strokes. And Josephine must have a lot of faith in your ability to answer on the subject of sex. Rocky?
you know your stuff.
Rocky, your question. You can divide the human race into men and women. Only one is able to bear children. Which one?
Women can bear children.
Is that your answer?
Women, yes.
Women?
Yes.
Correct. 5 strokes, Joe.
That's all I've got left, 5 strikes.
We have one more question after that.
Same as that last one, Joe.
You have 4 strokes left on this question, Joe.
She's remarkable.
She's less than 30 metres from the hole. She has 2 strokes left on this question and possibly another 2 from the next question.
That's one, Joe. One more.
Take your time.
Joe, how far is the ball from the hole?
Oh, it's about, what?
It's about 5 metres through the green.
5 metres through the green.
Thanks, Joe. Not too far.
No.
Let's see how we go with the question.
Mm-hmm.
The 5th and last question is on fitness. It's for 2 strokes. Jan. There are several muscles in the back. Name one of the largest in Latin.
Trapezium.
Which one was it?
Oh, God. Trapezius.
Correct.
Thanks, Jan.
2 more strokes, Joe. Good luck.
Thanks. Where's the ball?
Just through the green. Take your time, Joe.
Up and down in 2. Come on.
Oh, no, too far.
One more shot, Joe. You still have another shot.
This putt, her last shot, is for $10,000.
Joe, just imagine the hole is huge.
I just want to change my club.
That's a good idea.
Thank you.
Just sweep it, Joe.
Just sweep it back and touch the ball.
Sorry.
Bad luck, everyone. Sorry about that.
Bad luck, Joe.
Better luck next time.
Well, bad luck on the golf challenge. However, I have to congratulate you on the humour test. You managed to record a great deal of the sound of laughter. Unfortunately, the mole has been at work. Rocky.
Yeah.
You deliberately told people they were being videoed.
We have to actually get people to laugh, all right, and then not to know they're on camera. So you guys do not know you're on camera. A sliver of the tongue.
And Patrick, we have footage of you breaking the same rule.
Door handle.
I've got a camera hidden in the trees. I've got a microphone here and here. I need a laugh.
Beverly? Shot so wide we can't see the laughter. And let the camera wander at crucial moments.
And Alan, your camera work left a lot to be desired.
And you're living in Tassie now? Yeah.
All in all, you managed to record 43 seconds of sound and vision of laughter. The goal you were set was 1 minute. The mole has won.
That night would be someone's last. That night, someone will be eliminated.
The thought of going home tonight puts a sick feeling here.
One of us will go tonight. Horrible as it may sound, I don't want it to be me.
I'm not here to be knocked out. I think I'm more of a fighter than that. I think I'm more intelligent than that.
I think everybody's finally realised it's time to play hardball now and the numbers are dropping.
It is mind games. From day one, before we even got here, the whole thing is mind games.
And tonight, if it is me, I'm just going to have to try and exit with some dignity, you know. I don't want cameras there just waiting for these tears to fall and me crack up.
For one of the 9, this is their last supper. For all of them, it's a bittersweet moment. The survivors will be sorry to see a friend go, but they'll be more relieved that it wasn't them. For them all, elimination night is just another night, because whatever happens, the mole will be there until the end.
But yes, Ben, who I think has given me support to keep going on in a lot of things.
Keep on fighting, sugar.
Keep on fighting.
Abby, for the youth of the team, you're incredible in what you do. I've never seen anyone drink so much and still be and virtuosity over here.
To Jan.
I feel like I want to cry.
Not again.
Hey.
Evening, everyone.
Evening.
Hope you had a nice dinner.
Sensation.
Good. Well, the time has come again for you to do your questionnaires. When you finish them, we'll talk further.
Each of them will answer 20 questions about the mole. Who is she? Or what has he been doing? They have had 4 days together. There have been many clues. But everyone has their own thoughts.
If it is Bev, then she's a fantastic actress. Sometimes she seems extremely astute and she picks up on things. Other times she seems almost as if she has dementia.
Jan, I'm going on a hunch and a gut feeling, but like I said, I'm going to kick myself if it is Patrick. Do you know what I mean? Though it's either Jan or Patrick, it's just one of those have to go by the feeling, but I don't know. Hopefully I'll be able to work it all out before then.
My top 1 at this exact moment, I'd probably say Jan. Although it can always change, I was even thinking Josephine.
Josie is still on my list. Rock is my prime one at the moment.
Every 10 minutes I think of a different mole that it could be. Sometimes Beverly, and I think Rocky, Ben maybe, Alan, Abby. It's too difficult to just pick one.
Well done. It's been a successful couple of days. Another $10,000 in the kitty. The total is now $25,000. But now we must move on. It's time for elimination. Tomorrow we will be 8. Shall we begin? Ben. Abby? Patrick? Patrick, we have to go.
Good luck.
Thanks for being a part of it.
Oh, it's been great.
It's been great?
Yeah.
All right. Another elimination, another victim. The mole survives for another week.